Theodore Kaczynski, Ted Kaczynski, a human described as a Unabomber, who wrote about technological slavery, available on Amazon on ads promoting his work for a human to read now. And he was angry at professors in colleges and universities for what he learned about when he was a mathematician, from what I remember now. And what's so disheartening has to do with Antifa, protesters and rioters and anarchists who are destroying what little remains of a world and a civilization aside from a device, a computer, a laptop, and a screen and a monitor now. Yelling and screaming and arguing about what's similarly taking place now with technology and internet and software and websites and internet, using exact, almost similar restriction and control, behavior and observation, police used to find a criminal who needs to be arrested for safety and security of a city, a location, a word, place such as Capitol Hill in Seattle now. With much more intensity and many more options available and choices to decide about blocking a user, reporting a person to the federal government, and worst of all, surveillance. About who a person calls, when they call, why they call, a website they visit, a website where they purchase a service, buy an object. And unfortunately, both. An older example of a man who blew up humans with bombs. And now, groups and humans with bombs, rocks, knives, guns, fighting a similar battle using what's restricting both of those examples argument about racism, suffering, abuse, violence, power, who are at a mercy of a planet Earth and words and letters and sentences owned by a business with a name, a location, a building, and lots and lots and lots of money now. Two groups arguing about a system with processes they have decided are problematic. However, lacking any freedom to achieve their goals of equality and fairness and freedom. Now, restricted and limited and controlled by not only police, big technology, and their limits and restrictions and control and destruction of civilization and the world. From a device a person walks with down a street and drives with in their hand. No longer with awareness to find a business, to find an object they need now. And instead ordering on an internet and having delivered to have more extra time to do work on their internet device, technology, screen, monitor, laptop, computer, phone. Except for Jeff Bezos and any of those other rich and famous and successful entrepreneurs, professionals, who can afford a vacation with an airplane ride to another country, a space flight orbiting Earth now. And a road trip in their RV to a park where they enjoy both technology and planet Earth now. Celebrities included, making films and TV shows about their adventures with high-tech gear. Electric instead of gasoline now. And better for children and babies than those old, outdated vehicles and engines now. There will never be freedom in a description example I speak about now. For those who don't have those college, university degrees to work in those labs and software cubicles and remote work homes, to participate in an economics now. An only choice available for a good life with a nice home and safety and security. Long term, now, getting older and and eventually losing strength and power and having less energy, getting frail and weak and dying in a nursing home, in an apartment building with disability services instead of an apartment paid for by dollars and cents earned, making a world a better place, a planet Earth a more sustainable and fair and equal opportunity for freedom. Now, big technology simply expands their limits using consciousness, restricts and limits and controls using biopsychology and social psychology and social neuroscience and quantum social sciences, with emotions included, health and wellness, with cardiovascular diseases they eventually are able to treat with an artificial heart and lungs from more benefits they provide to a human to have less and less and less and less pain now. Teaching everyone about languages and letters and sentences and truth and facts, and completely eliminating misinformation, confusion, and misdirection, and then briefly allowing some freedom until behavior exceeds their rules and laws a government calls justice now. Similar to an energy description, immense caffeinated energy, well fed, lacking hunger, and then later in the day and far into the night, almost completely gone now. And unlike a human who can't just make a new code, a new mathematical equation, big technology pushes a button, approves a new device, a new object, and processes continue in a system involving